Hello, welcome to another episode of Park Your Thoughts, a place to park your thoughts and hopefully understand them. And today I want to talk about driving, ironically about parking. No, I'm joking. No, I just got done with a driving lesson and I've realized that other than driving, it's helped me in other ways. The first one being I've learned how to take losses more. I've got an instructor that's very strict and she gets quite passionate. Sometimes anger comes out of that passion, but it's not anger in a way of angry at me. It's more like, why are you doing this? You've done this before type of thing. I used to get so feel like I'm attacked. I used to take it on all the time. Anything I'd done wrong, I used to get battered for it. I used to, not battered as in like her physically abusing me, but battered as in like I'd punish myself, I'd get into my mind. And obviously when you're driving, you can't do that. You have to stay present in the moment. I've had to learn how to take that advice on board while also continuing with what I'm doing. Because if I take everything personal, what happens when I actually go on the actual world and then I have people that are driving like a madman or madwoman? It's something I've had to learn, just to take a loss and move on. Also, she's so passionate because this is her day job and she literally has to make sure that I drive well because I know her through family. So imagine if I have an accident after I pass my driving, she's then going to have to see the family member that I have connection with, and she's not going to be too happy that I've had an accident. She's not teaching me how to drive to pass the test. She teaches me how to drive to then drive on for life. Like, she will have to deal with anything that I do wrong afterwards. So I can understand where this passion comes from. And once I did, I started to, understand that she's really trying to help me and she's doing this because she wants me to be safe after I've passed my test. Speaking of passing my tests, I've been nervous. I don't test well and I've been getting super nervous about my upcoming tests. I did pass my theory test first time, but obviously practical's a whole different beast. I started to understand that I need to let go of that fear. If I pass, if I don't, who cares? It's how do I do it and improve for the next time if I fail? And if I do pass, how can I take this on and move forward with it? Also, I've realized that when it comes to this, I know a lot of it's based on anxiety because when I'm driving, I do clench up sometimes and I do freeze back when I first started learning. And I understand this because I was scared in those moments and I can't do that. I've learned how to take a deep breath, take and drive like I'm a normal person. It sounds silly to say, but it's really helped me conquer the fear of idiots on the roads. I've dealt with so many people. Literally today, I saw someone fail their test because they turned in when they should have been waiting for me to go past. And once I realized mistakes are part of the game and it's how can you recover from them, my mindset's kind of switched a little bit and anxiety doesn't really get me down a lot. Also, other people on the road, yes, they are dangerous, but I back myself and my reaction time to be able to get by them without any mistakes. Hopefully I can spot an idiot as well so I don't have to worry about them. I have seen people that have passed their tests and are still driving like an absolute madman and they're making mistakes left, right and centre. So I just need to be safe in what I do and not worry about other people on the road too tough. Obviously, observations and stuff, but I can't worry about what they do because if I'm worried about what they do, I can make a mistake myself. And if I'm making mistakes, I can't then get in my head about making mistakes because then I'll make more mistakes. I need to stay present in the moment. Like, people do dumb shit. I can't control that. I guess that's a metaphor for life though. You can't control people, let them do the dumb shit that they're gonna do. And if it affects you, back yourself and you do what you need to do, but you try to swerve that shit. But if not, then, don't stress about it. Let them do what they're doing over there. Don't let that affect your energy, do you know what I mean? And yeah, I need to apply that to driving. Yeah, back to my tutor though, bless her heart, but I have never ever dealt with such a strict person before when it comes to certain things. And me being the empath, anytime like I hear shit, I just shut down and I hate that. Like I do need to work on that because I feel like I get that from not just driving but in life in general. Like she's actually not being rude to me. She's not doing anything that's like mad crazy, but I still take it on like it's such a negative thing. She even laughs after and she's like, you know what, like it is what it is. I guess it's a shame-based trigger for me. Like, when I feel shame, I'm just like, I can't deal with this. I need to escape. I need to get out. I need to not be able to deal with this. And I guess when I was making these mistakes in the beginning, it was that shame that I was like, I need to go. This ain't for you. Like, these voices came out of nowhere telling me that I need to quit and shut down. And I kind of powered through that in the beginning. And now I'm at the point where I can understand where she's coming from, so I don't have to be so against myself. She isn't, so why am I doing it to myself? She just wants me to pass and wants me to drive safely afterwards and have a life of good driving. Why am I taking it on board like I'm some Evel Knievel stunt double? Like, but yeah, I really hope I pass in March. Let's see if I do before I go to Jamaica. Let's see what the Lord decides. You know what I mean? You can't control people on your driving tests. Like the guy that failed today, we let him go by even though he wasn't allowed to. Maybe someone would have, another day, would have driven past and you could have crashed into them. Shit happens in your lessons, shit happens in life. Like, I can't think about a month in advance. Anyway, love you guys.